Hey man, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. Before we get into this, like, comment, subscribe, check out the motherfucking Stay Safe merch. Link in the description at www.staysafeworld.com. So now that we into this fully, let's fucking get right into it. So fucking earlier this month, I guess, or maybe it was last month, Rick Ross, he basically sort of dropped a teaser to his like album, and he basically showed the photo shoot with it, and he kind of looked like a Mickey Mouse character or some shit. That's what fans were saying. He was looking kind of off in it, like he had the whole pimp swag, but it was a little bit too far for some people. Like, this nigga had gloves on and a top hat and shit, looking straight out of the fucking 1700s or some shit. I feel like niggas just be rich and don't be having the swag going on, but they dressed him up like some, I don't even know really what it was like. It was like kind of like on some minstrel show vibes, and people were not digging with it. People were hating on it as usual, and it seems as usual he changed it because he cares about the public's opinion and didn't want to be clowned. But it's like, I don't know, he switched it from that regal image of him with the gloves like this to a whole image that's just normal as shit on like a green background, and it looks like any other Rick Ross cover. You honestly would not be able to tell the difference. Honestly, like, this is like another situation where this happened. Like, this happened with Trippie Redd, I'm pretty sure, when he had the whole album cover, when he's laid out on the ground and like laid on the floor with a like what did he have, like a loincloth or some shit, like laying on the floor looking like, I feel like the problem with all this shit is fucking nothing against white people, but it's like white photographers and creatives coming up with these dumbass ideas for fucking photo shoots. Like, why are you dressing niggas like this? Like, I really don't even fucking know. Like, on some, it's always like, for this situation it was a white dude, for the Trippie Redd situation it was another white dude. I don't know what type of direction they're going in. Like they just don't be having the sauce like that, and the artists just, I don't know, I guess they fuck with it, but then I don't see why they wouldn't stop and think like, damn, niggas might not fuck with this. But I think it's just because people are out of touch and shit and don't really know what the fuck is going on in the current trends of like photography and all that creative direction and shit. Man, it might not even be white people. It might just be niggas with no sauce and shit too. Like, y'all need to hire someone with some sauce for real. At least like a costume designer or a fucking like stylist that can have the swag on point, not looking like a fucking top hat Mr. Peanut with gloves on and shit, Mickey Mouse gloves. It's like not the vibes for real. And it's hella funny when this type of situation happens, because when it happens, it seems like the artist always kind of uses that as saying that that was like a photos for like the fucking pre-drop, like it was like a pre-vamp type thing to get people hyped for it, even though it had the parental advisory thing on it, like a fucking album, and they said it was the official album cover and shit. But I guess they listen to the fans, so that's the good part of it, that they listen to the fans, I guess. But it's like, I don't even know what type of direction niggas are going in. Like, niggas are going in fucking like Disney Playhouse direction type shit. Walt Disney would have fucked with that photo shoot, I'm not gonna lie. And I would have expected more from Jonathan Mannion, which is the nigga that shot that shit, which is like, shot the most iconic images of like Lil Wayne from the Carter, the original shit. The original picture of him with the Rolls Royce and his shirt off, and he's like that. It was the same dude who did that. I guess they wanted to try something different, but it's like, nigga, what? And like, we could be different, but not be like on some, I don't even know, some other shit with this vibes, man. I mean, like, usually I'm pretty open-minded, but I can't even really say that shit was fire. Like, I didn't sit there like, let me look, like, for instance, like the NBA YoungBoy, I just made a video where he had the makeup and he was like on his whole goth shit. I thought that was cool. That was like a different direction to go in. But it's like, this whole direction, like, I don't even know. I guess niggas so rich they can afford gloves now. Like, I'm not really sure what the direction they were going in, and I'm pretty sure they weren't either. I mean, it was a crisp image because it was with white and like a white background, but you could really make anything with a white background like that. But yeah, this is just another example, and like, it's just funny to see how artists be like, yeah, I'm so rich, I don't care about nobody's opinion, I don't care. But then they do care, because then they be listening to people's opinions and shit. They be listening to us broke ass fans. They be listening to us broke ass fans instead of the experts and switching that shit, man. It's like, bro, there's never enough money to fucking not care about people's opinions. You see it, like, that's why people be getting plastic surgery. That's why people be getting hair plugs and shit. You think that, like, you could be so rich that you don't give a fuck about no one's opinions until you're rich, and then you care about everyone's opinion, which is kind of goofy, but it is what it is. It comes with the territory of being a public figure. I hope these niggas don't take it to heart, because it's really just probably a broke nigga in his mom's house fucking like typing this shit, hating on this nigga. But niggas be taking it to heart apparently. But then they switched it to some boring ass shit. It seems like it was like last minute as fuck. He was like, man, niggas not fucking with this. Let's switch it out. And it happens, man. It happens. But I just don't want to be the creative that's at the end of that shit, because that shit is probably discouraging for them. But maybe they should have thought twice before putting this nigga in some Mickey Mouse clothes and shit. But let me know in the comments, man. Y'all think the fucking original cover art was fire? You think the second one is better? Let me know. And like, comment, subscribe. Tap into my fucking Twitter and Instagram. Go cop some motherfucking merch. Link in the description. Peace.